Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Crochet Diaries. So, I had a plan. My original plan was this week I was just going to spend making the main 6 from My Little Pony. But then I started organizing my yarn and I had like this random basket of random yarn. So instead of doing that, we're going to start I have like this ball. So I think I'm going to do the Vaporeon pattern from 53 Stitches. The main 6 are still getting done this week. But because I'm like, well, I don't know if I have room for all this yarn that I just randomly found in this basket, I'm going to go ahead and try to make a couple of these. So this might only make one. Maybe we can get 2 out of here. I guess we're going to see. But that's how we're going to start this. Sometimes I think that maybe I should like doll myself up for the intros, and then I realize that why? This is what you get. This is me. There ain't nobody's going to be fake around here. If you're watching these videos, you know I'm a hot mess, and it's okay. But yeah, so we're going to go make Vaporeon, see how many we can get out of this little ball. My goal is maybe 2. We shall see. Point is, we're getting rid of this ball. That's the point. So let's go to that. Okay, so I have no idea what yarn this is. It worked. Okay, so Vaporeon has a little more work to do. It's not quite as low sew. It's still low sew, but it's not quite as low sew as the other ones because obviously we have the body and his tail, her tail, but then we also need to make the like head cap, the blue part, the dark blue part, and the fins that are on that, and then her collar. But the collar is surface crochet. I just wanted to work on this blue. We still have this much. I think we can get another one out of that. Right now, however, though, the boy is awake, which means I can go back to doing what I was doing in the room, which is organizing my yarn. I had like a random basket next to my bed that was just a bunch of random yarns. That's where this one was. It had no label. I had no idea what it was. So it went in the basket. We're using that. Hopefully we use it up. It also ended up being like, oh, I'm done with this. Let me toss it here and not put it away properly. So I have a stack over here, a stack here that is just random stuff that is usable, that I do use. Like this is a brand new skein of pink. I don't even know why that was in there. This is a mostly new skein of yellow. Don't know why that was in there. So these are going to get put away. However, these are yarns that are still in this basket. I have no idea. Okay, so I bought the Peaches and Cream because everybody's like, oh, they're so good for wearables. I hate it. I hate them. I don't like them. There's a yellow and a pink in here that's brand new. The green is brand new, but the little label's missing. And then I have whatever this is. I don't know what this is, and I don't know why I bought it. But I have like, this is a full skein. The paper's coming off it, but it's a full skein. And this is probably 3/4 of a skein. And then I have this, and I don't know what it was for. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. But I am going to go organize the rest of it. Okay, so I'm in my room, and so I don't have my mic or my tripod stand, whatever. And there's hair in my mouth somewhere. Don't you hate that feeling? Like you know it's there, but you can't find it. Anyways, so I'm working on this bucket that has like my thicker plush yarns. I'm gonna turn around and show you guys. So this bucket is just like a tote that sits next to my bed. It has like all of these random like smaller skeins. Granted, I did throw these like brand new skeins of stuff on top, and I'm like, well, that's gonna fill up this bucket, so let's not do that. However, I'm digging around, and where did he go? And then I lost him. Hold on. Oh, there he is. This little guy was just hanging out, but he's not finished, and I don't know why I didn't finish him because he was also sitting next to another skein of that yarn. So I don't know why he got trapped at the bottom. Like he was literally at the bottom of this bucket, and right now he has 1, 2, 3, 4.5 tentacles. Nope, 5.5 tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry, 5.5 tentacles. Like it. That's where I ran out of yarn. Clearly, didn't quite get the 6th one done. So I don't know why he's down here. So I need to finish him, and then I can throw him in the bucket with it. I don't think I have any this size right now. I have a really big one and then one slightly smaller than that. This is Drift by Carpenter Crochet. Crochet Carpenter? Crochet Carpenter. I always get it wrong. I'm sorry, Aaron. I doubt you're watching, but in case you are, I'm sorry. But yeah, so he's going to get done. I'm going to put him to the side so that I can finish him. And then somehow the stuff in here, not all of it, this, the plushies, got to go in here. We shall see. I don't know what I'm going to do with most of the stuff in this box. Like, I have little scrap balls of yarns. Those are two different colors, by the way. They kind of looked almost light blue, one's teal. I did discover that I do have a ball of white. So I need to make sure that they're the right size, because, like, this pink is chunky. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, because I don't have any other... It's a light pink, and it might be the same size as the hot pink, and I could make something with that. Maybe a whale. I don't know. Contrasting colors. But I think this is the same color as that, same thickness as that white. I'm not used to holding my camera, and so, like, it keeps getting closer to my face. Maybe I can make some, like, penguins. I don't typically use, like, the big plush yarn, and so when I get it, it's for a specific project, and then when I don't use it all, it just goes in this bucket, and now I don't know what to do with it. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe that could be its own thing. Let's empty this bucket. Make a whole video about that. Maybe. We shall see. I gotta finish this up, though, because I do have to go start dinner. So, and I haven't written my grocery list for the week. That was part of what was supposed to happen today. I wasn't gonna crochet today. At all. So I wasn't even start this vlog. But then I started Vaporeon, and so now here I am. Okay. I'm gonna get this wrapped up real quick, and then go start dinner, and then, because we're watching Moon Knight tonight. Oh! If you skipped it because you thought it wasn't relevant, shame on you. Go watch Moon Knight. It's fantastic. I love it. Also, Oscar Isaac. So yeah, gonna wrap this up, then I'm gonna go make dinner, and write my grocery list. Doing a quick little update on things, because I haven't had my phone most today, because apparently last night when I was organizing stuff, I pulled the cord out of the box, out of my wall. And so after I went and picked up Alex from school after grocery shop, my phone was at like 22% at 10 o'clock this morning. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And when I went to go plug it in, I realized why. It didn't charge last night. So it's been on the charger. So I didn't get to actually record anything today, or, haven't had my phone. So I did finish. I did finish the Drift that was just kind of hanging out in the bottom of that box that had, like, he had 6 out of his 8 tentacles. He's done now. I love this colorway for Drifts. They're so, and it's the premier yarn that they have at Dollar Tree. I say have. I'm gonna retract that and say had, because I don't know about you. Does your Dollar Tree still carrying yarn? I've now gone to 2 different ones in my area, and they don't have it anymore. 3 in my area, and they don't have it anymore. Like, it's just, or if they do, it's like a few skeins of stuff. Like, it's not anything anymore. And I'm very confused, because I thought that was like such a big thing that it was going to be carrying yarn. And it just says navy is the colorway with the medleys line. Cat, will you calm down? If you would sit down, that wouldn't happen. I have a blanket in my lap, and she decided she was going to climb up in my lap and then slowly start to fall because the blanket shifted. Oh God. You say hello to the people? She doesn't care. Anyways, okay, I did that. And then I did finish a second body for a Vaporeon, tail and everything. And then this is all we have left is that blue. So we successfully got rid of this, because I'll use this for stuffing or something. I don't know. And then today, I have been working on, so the goal for this week was to get the main 6 done. Obviously, I have like other things on the to-do list, but I want to get, and when I say that, if you're not a My Little Pony fan, that's what the 6 ponies in the show are called, the main six, like MANE, like mane on a pony, the main six. I've been working on Rarity today. So we have her body. Obviously, she's going to be these because she's just all white. Whoop. Almost threw her ear across the room. I haven't set it on yet. I am so happy that I finally got these colored eyes in because this looks so much better than the very unsettling solid black eyes that I had when I made Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy a couple weeks ago. So we have her pretty blue eyes. I have her ears, both ears and her horn done. Just need to sew them on. And I am currently working on her hair. I have one strand of her bangs done. But I am working on that right now. But I figured I needed to do an update. My goal is to get this one finished tonight and then possibly, hopefully, start somebody else tonight. Ain't gonna get far. I might get their legs done. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's totally possible that I could get a whole body done. I don't know. We'll see. I think next I want to work on Applejack because I said that I really wanted to do Applejack last time and then didn't have the right color. I think, honestly, out of the 6, Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle are probably going to be the most difficult. I'm putting quotes because the only thing that's going to be difficult is the fact that they both have multicolored manes and tails. Because obviously Rainbow Dash has the full rainbow in hers, and Twilight's is like a dark purple, a light blue, and a hot pink. So, because they match her cutie mark. And then that's the other thing is that I have to figure out how I'm going to do cutie marks. Because I guess I could just cut them out of felt. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to go finish Rarity's hair. I'm like in love with this purple. It's perfect. It's going to be so good. Oh, so excited. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. And then we're going to finish watching Moon Knight tonight. And I'm excited. Yeah, okay. Let's go do that. So, last night I said I was going to finish Rarity while we watched the movie. And I did that. Here she is. She's adorable. This purple yarn was perfect with her blue sparkly eyes. And then I said I was going to start on Applejack. I think I remember talking about it last vlog or whenever I made Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, I talked about how Petite Pearl doesn't have the correct orange for Applejack. So I had to get Posh Pearl, which is the slightly larger version of Petite Pearl. So here's Rarity. And here's where I'm at with Applejack so far. Just a little bit bigger. So it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. She will just be much, much bigger than the rest of them. And that's okay. It'll just be like, you can tell who my favorite is. And in reality, yes, she is my favorite, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's why she's big, obviously. We know that. Other people don't know that. But yeah, so. However, I cannot make the rest of her today because this is all I have left for fluff. This is it. Just this. So I think, well, first off, here in a second, I'm going to eat some lunch and put Alex down for a nap. But I'm also going to take a nap with him because I have to wake up super early in the mornings to get Artemis ready for school. Like, we do switch off on who wakes up early, but, like, I still wake up because, and we have dance tonight where I have to sit there for like 4 hours. So I'm going to go take a nap so that I'm a little more rested before sitting there tonight. And then I'm going to take what little fluff I have left, and I think I'm going to do Appa keychains because they literally work up like this big, and so it's like a pinch of fluff that I need for each one of them. And so I should be able to get, right now my to-do list, there's like 5. So I feel like that should work. But literally, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to get in line at the junior high incredibly early. Hopefully early enough that I'm like the first person in line. So as soon as Natalie gets out of school, she hauls butt to the door. And did you remind her that she was a car rider this morning, babe? Swear to God. I really hope she remembers because I'm going to be upset. Anyways, so I pick her up and immediately we go to the studio. So hopefully we can get there because her class starts at 5. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a work in progress to see if we can get there in time. But yeah, that's where we're at. Really big Applejack. Gonna go take a nap now. Okay, I didn't bring my mic with me into the car, but that's okay. So I am currently waiting at the school for Natalie. And I brought the stuff to make abas while I'm gonna dance. So that's a dark brown, a light brown, like tan color, and then a cream. Obviously the eyes and chains. But then I also brought the yellow to make Applejack's hair. And then I brought the blue to start Rainbow Dash. Do I think all that's going to get done? Absolutely not. I'll be lucky if I get the 5 appas done, because I get distracted when I'm at dance. But right now, I think I'm going to read. I'm actually really enjoying my book right now. I'm reading Spark of the Everflame, and I didn't know that I've heard good things, but I've also heard that it's, like, pretty spicy. Maybe that's in further books, because right now it's just, like, a lot of her figuring stuff out, and like there's one intimate scene, but it's closed doors, and then even one time she visits a brothel, and even there it's like pretty tame. So I don't know, maybe it's in further books, or maybe I just haven't gotten there. I'm only about 47% done. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna sit here and read instead of work. Shame on me, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully they don't get out until 4:10. It's only 2:57, but I did that so that I could get here and be at the front of the line. There is one car in front of me, so someone else is just as crazy as I am. But I will gauge today to see when the next car shows up, and if like it's not till like 3:30, 3:45, I will wait next week and see. I don't know. I'm gonna read my book now. Okay. What did I say yesterday? I said I was going to take stuff to make abas to dance, right? I completed one. Here he is. He's cute and adorable, a little bit derpy. I've made him before. I don't know what happened with like his hair on his bangs. The way you do it is like you. Okay, my mother-in-law called right as I was filming, so I don't actually know what I was saying. I was talking about Appa. She called me to tell me that she found Witch's Brew at HEB, and so she's buying me some, and I'm super excited because I haven't had any this season yet. And my sister found some at Sam's and was kind of taunting me with it without like actually taunting me. She would just bring it with her to dance and drink it in front of me, and I'm just like, bitch, what? But now I have some. I will have some this evening. I'm excited. Anyways, Appa. It's adorable. I do want to make several more, but I'm not going to bring these with me to dance tonight. There's just so much going on, so many color changes that it's a pain in the butt to try to do that sitting in that hallway at dance. But his little hair, that's what I was talking about before she called. These, it's like a yarn over and then pull it so it creates a loop, and then you yarn over and like you keep all those long loops on your hook, and then at the end you like finish off. And I've made them before, and I know that it worked then, but for some reason it didn't quite work out properly. It looks weird. Like, I don't know. It doesn't look terrible, it just looks a little off, and I don't know. But he's still cute. So I made one of those last night. And then I worked on Applejack's hair because I was just really tired. I'm still exhausted today, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm getting sick or like it's just the fact that school is back in session, and which means I have to wake up super early. It's quite possible because I still don't go to bed. I go to bed at the same time every night because I can't go to sleep until Alex goes to sleep, and it's just a lot. Anyway, today I finished Applejack. Are you guys ready? I'm obsessed. I'm so happy. Look at her. So the problem, first off, this yarn, fantastic. What was it called? It's the Posh Chic from Big Twist. So like all of you Joann's peoples are like, yeah, of course that brand's awesome or whatever. And I'm just like, Joann's was always further away than Michael's, and so I just shop at Michael's. And I hadn't had it before, but now I do. And I'm like, this is great yarn. But like I've said in the past, or when I started this video, it is bigger than the Petite Pearl that I use for everything else. So because of that, her hat is so little because I did use just the Petite Pearl in brown for her hat. And so she got a little hat. her hair is the same, but it actually works out well. And then I had a little tie. I haven't put her cutie mark. I don't know if I will. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't decided because Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy sold just fine without uh cutie marks. And TBH, I'm pretty certain was to a brony because my mother-in-law said it was. She went to the restroom and she came back and my father-in-law was selling it, and it was to do it to a dude. And I said, yeah, probably a brony. And honestly, whatever. Who cares? He had no problem grabbing those, and so whatever. However, okay, here we go. Here's Applejack. Are you ready for this size comparison? Here's Rarity. It reminds me of that TikTok sound, and I'm sure it's from something. I just don't know what it is. Where it's all like, "Oh, honey, who's your friend?" And then she's like, "That's Amanda." And then it turns to the other person who's like, "I'm Amanda." I think now I need to make that TikTok. Like, she's huge compared, but it's great and I love it, and she's so cute. With that being said, I am a hot mess. Okay, with that being said, I think those are the only 2 ponies that I make this week. I know I wanted to make all main 6, but it's already Wednesday evening, and I need to make some small things. The big things are great and all, but like, unfortunately, like the small things are what sells. And if I just have a bunch of big things at my market, I am not making any money. So I know that I pretty much sold out of capybaras this past weekend. I made 5 and 4 of them sold, so I need to make some more of those. Any of the 53 Stitches, like I call them chibi Pokemon, sell really well. Right now, all I have is Leafeon. And then I know that I started the Vaporeons over here, so I need to finish these guys. Right now, they're just naked little blobs. So I need to finish these guys and then make literally any of the other ones that she has. Tonight, however, I didn't pull it out of my yarn box. I found when I was organizing the basket of yarn that I had and putting stuff away, I found that at one point in time I bought, and maybe I talked about it in this clip. It's quite possible I talked about it in this clip or in this video when I was organizing. I think I did at the beginning of this video. The Teddy yarn from Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree. It's perfect. I bought it specifically to make soot sprites, and then it just kind of disappeared into that basket, and I never thought about it. And then when I was pulling it out, it was like, that's why I bought this yarn. So I'm going to make soot sprites tonight. I'm going to take it because then really all I need to do is just make black balls with it and attach it to keychains. And then I think I've never done it before. I've never given them arms and legs, but I think this time I will. And that's just chaining some black acrylic. And then the pièce de resistance, or however you say that, I have these glow-in-the-dark star beads that I sew onto them. So cute. And then if they have arms and legs, I can also have them holding a little star. So cute. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight, is some soot sprites. I'm just going to make however many the little skein makes. It's not going to be a lot. It's one small single skein. But much like I learned last night about the appas, I don't really focus very well while I'm at dance because there's so much going on. So I'm going to make the soot sprites. I will have the black acrylic with me to make the arms and the legs on the soot sprites, so I might also just make some ready for no faces. I think I only have 2 no face keychains left. And they're like black balls, and then I make a white circle to go over it. And then with felt, and how do I do that? I crochet a white circle. It's been a little while since I've made them. And then I do purple felt for the little triangles, and then I think I just do like I embroider the eyes on. They turn out pretty cute. So I think that's the plan for tonight. Hopefully I get something done. The main plan is the soot sprites. Obviously I'm not going to be able to put the eyes on because I do make those out of felt as well. So I'm going to have to figure out exactly how I'm going to place the stars. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm going to make 5, crossing fingers, 5 fuzzy black balls. And we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so I really didn't make anything at dance. I mean, kind of. I lie. Okay, so not this one. This one. I made... How much did I actually get done yesterday? No, that's true. I got one singular ball, his arms and his legs. Where's his other leg? His legs. And I sewed on his stars. So like he got mostly finished last night, and then I put his eyes on today, and then I made another one. And this one, he's holding a star. So cute. So I have two of these, and these stars glow in the dark. I love it. They're adorable. So I have those. And then right now I'm working on Vaporeon's head cap. Other than that, I don't like. They want to leave at 9 o'clock in the morning. I genuinely, I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna make the head caps for Vaporeon, and then I think I'm gonna make some Eevees, still with the 53 stitches pattern. But she also said they're gonna be home every night. So like the show is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I believe, and they're gonna come back every night. So like if whatever I make tomorrow, she can take it on Saturday, and if I make anything on Saturday, she can take it on Sunday. And she said last year when she did the show, Sunday was actually the best day. So I will still work through the weekend to see what I can. Like I need to replace. There are no more capybaras left. She actually sold all 5 last weekend. So I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna work on doing these head caps, and then I'm gonna make some Eevees. She said I need to make like 5 of them instead of only 2 because they're obviously more popular than a single evolution. So I think that's what I might do. I don't know. I pulled the stuff to make Sylveons, but I do think I'll make Eevees first. I don't know. But we're about to leave to go to Kids Closet, which is like a big like thrift event type situation because the kids need clothes, or at least the small one and the big one do. The middle one's probably got plenty of clothes, but we'll still look. The little one won't stop growing. He's only 3, and he wears 5, 6, and little boys. Why? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna come home. And we're gonna watch Multiverse of Madness. Say what you will, I love it because I love Wanda and Doctor Strange. They're 2 in my big 4. So yeah, I'm gonna go make Vaporeon's head caps. Okay, so you guys remember a few clips ago how I told you I didn't know what yarn this was. Clearly, it's much smaller than I thought it was. Or not that I thought it was. It's much smaller than the yarns that I'm used to usually using. Okay. No, you need to sit. Sit down. There you go. Okay. I made the cap. I don't think it looks like he's wearing like a hard hat or something. Like it doesn't. This is not. Yeah. So I'm gonna scrap Vaporeon for now. I will figure this out later. I feel like these might just end up being random blobs of something. I don't know. Or I will fiddle with it until I get it right. I just don't have the time to fiddle right now. So I will save this. I have other, like I have a whole skein of regular, I think it's Red Heart, Super Saver, Light Blue that I can make Vaporeon later. I don't know. All I know is these right here are not going to get finished today, or probably in this vlog at all. So these guys are going to go back up here, and they're going to chill out on the shelf for later. And then now I just have like a random head cap. I love this color too. This is Pool by Red Heart Super Saver. I love it. It's such a beautiful color. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. Now I guess I'm going to go make Eevee, or I'm going to go pull the colors to make Eevee and see what happens. I don't know. Eevee seems pretty simple. It's just you work it all the way up, and then you have to surface crochet on her scruff. So it should be easy enough. We shall see. Okay, so I finished the Eevees. Ta-da! They're adorable. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to put price tags on these new things so they can go to market. But I'm not ending the video because I will still be making things tomorrow. And we'll see. Because like whatever I make tomorrow will also go to market just the next day. So yeah. It's been a long day and I'm very tired. So I'm going to go tag these and then go to bed. Okay. It is now Friday morning. I don't think I haven't filmed it all the day, right? I don't think so. Okay, so it is Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Friday. It's it's almost 2:27. And I've made 2 more Eevees. It's going to be the last of the Eevees because this is all I have left of that brown color. Oh well. So that was 4 total. I think that's a good number. However, I did find my glow in the dark yarn. I'm gonna like put some B-roll in here for exactly how bright this gets when it's glowing. It's ridiculous. And I just make ghosts out of it, like little cute little, like they're like this big. They're just a small item for my table, and they always do well, especially because I put that they glow in the dark. I'm gonna do that while I watch the announcement for Aurelium because it posts in like 2 minutes. I'm excited. I have my spiral ready with what classes I'm gonna need for this fall. I don't know if Natalie's going to participate with me this semester. We will see. I guess when she gets home, I'll let her know that it's time again. But yeah, I'm excited for that. So I'm going to make ghosts while I watch that, and then after that, it'll probably be time to wake up Alex, and then it'll be time for me to do my like actual work that I get like a paycheck for. So yay! And then tonight we start Miss Marvel. Okay, I'm about to start working. I'm going to show you. I finished one little ghosty. And instead of doing some B-roll, I'm going to show you live how much it actually glows. You ready? Okay, fine. What? And then, of course, the... Okay, hold on. Don't look at my dirty room. I'm going to put it in the window to actually get activated. And then, when I'm done working, then I'll show you how much it glows. Because it wasn't glowing at all. Okay, we're going to try this again. Like, holy moly. It was also, like, halfway in the window. The other half was not. So, like, you can see the difference. It glows. It's crazy. I love them. They're so cute. Okay, so it is Saturday. Saturday, like, night. It is 6:15. We're about to start a movie for Charlie's birthday. He chose a movie. I have no idea what we're watching. But we're watching a movie. Made Frito burritos. Did you guys, if you have a Sonic, did you ever get Frito burritos? Because my brother asked what we were eating, and I said that, and he has never heard of it, which is weird, because my brother eats weird things. Never heard of a Frito burrito. Anyway, so we made those. We're going to have some banana pudding for dessert. I have been feeling very meh today, so I haven't done a whole lot, but I have 2 Bulbasaur bodies done, and I'm working on a third. I'm hoping that I can get this one finished. And then, so usually I use like an emerald green for the bulbs. I don't have any. I don't know what happened. I thought I had like a skein of it, like a whole skein, and I can't find it anywhere. So I have a lime green and I have like the green that I use for pickles and frogs. And TBH, like I could do one of each probably. And then the third one I'll just choose. I don't know. She's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the Bulbasaurs, and then it'll probably be all I make tonight. We're gonna watch the movie. That way, those can be sent, I guess, maybe to market. We'll see what happens. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow. It really all depends on how I'm feeling. So tomorrow might just be a pop in to say we're done for the week, and then next week starts a whole new week. I do have a custom order that I need to do for a lady at dance class. And I told her, she said it was no hurry, but I told her I was going to try to do it over the weekend and get it ready for when we go to class on Tuesday. So we will see if I get that done. It's just a calico cat, which I have the pattern by AQ Crochet. I don't know why I can't say that. It's her little sitting cat pattern, but she has a calico part. This clip is going to be really fun to edit. I'm going to go make Bulbasaurs and watch a movie. Okay, I did lose Yarn Chicken. It got almost to the end. I had like 3 out of 4 of his paws. Oh well. But they are slightly different. We have the different bulbs. And then the leaves on their heads are a little different. It's okay. But they're done. So they're going to go to market. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make tomorrow. Or if I'm going to make anything. I might, like I said, just come on and be like, we're done. But highly unlikely. Every time I say I'm going to take a day off, I don't actually take a day off. Because it's hard to do. So yeah, we'll see. But it is just about bedtime, though. We're waiting for my mother-in-law to come up here to give him some birthday presents. And then it's bedtime. Okay, good night. Alrighty, it is Sunday morning, and like I said, I'm really not going to do anything today. Oh well, I did make a pickle. I made one singular pickle this morning while we ate breakfast and washed Smosh. We watched a ranking video, childhood snacks with the new Courtney. I like him. I vibe. He seems like a cool dude. Do you watch Smosh? Does anybody watch Smosh? We love it. Anyways, so that's gonna be all I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna play some Pocopia. My very boring room right now. This is my room in Pallet Town, I think. With my slow rope thing. Anyways, so I'm gonna play some Pocopia, maybe some Jenny LeClue. And then at some point I'm gonna be reading as well because I'm supposed to be doing Yang Chen's Journey for the Four Nations Readathon, like in between months. It's the first year I'm participating in Journey. I'm also making a vlog for that, which will not be out before this video does. Because while this video ends, I'm still currently doing that. So yeah, but that is it for this video. Like I asked for every vlog, what did you do this week to get your creative juices flowing? And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, as well as the bigger subscribe button and the notification bell, so you're always notified every time that I upload. And until next time, bye!